What's up, everybody? So we are on day 2 of week 2 of our Christmas break or holiday break. So we're going to go ahead and knock out the kickboxing 4 counts that you guys need for testing. I believe this is on blue belt curriculum, but there's nothing saying you guys can't start it early. So we're going to talk about the 4 kickboxing combinations along with a few questions of the day. I'm going to start the first question today right away. And so I want you to give me one of the 3 T's to dealing with a bully. And I want an example of that. Like, how would you do that thing? Okay, so one of the 3 T's dealing with a bully, and how would I do that thing? Okay, so we're going to talk about kickboxing 4 counts. And so what I have is I have my punching bag right here. And so you can see that. And I'm in my fighting stance. I've done this a million times. I'm going to do it one more time. Remember, if you don't know how to take a fighting stance, my hands and my feet are to my sides. I rotate 1, 2, 3, pick up my heel, put on your martial art hoodie, and just kind of rock back and forth. We call this the rocker shuffle. It looks more like this though, just so you get the idea. But it's just me getting my base for my fighting stance, okay? And so what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna start this off with what we call a switch kick. So I'm gonna switch my lead for a millisecond or 2, and then I'm gonna throw this lead leg, boom, it's gonna hit, it's gonna drop. Then you're gonna go cross hook, rotate this foot, and round kick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's your kickboxing 4 count combination number 1. Go ahead and give me 1 minute of just that. And when I say 1 minute, I mean 1 minute of good combos. I don't want like, no, that's backwards. Don't count that one, okay? Also, that was like 10, 12 seconds long. So make sure you count 1 minute of good ones. If you struggle a little bit, add a little bit of time to the end, okay? It doesn't hurt you to do 90 seconds or 2 minutes. So give me that. Followed by 1 minute of I want heel toe sway. Here I am, and just gonna go, just your heel and your toes are gonna sway, and you're gonna work on your hand movement. It's called a parry. When you look at the advanced, I forget which rank it is, either brown belt or purple first degree, something like that, it's gonna talk about fighters' footwork, and that's what we're talking about. This is one of those types of fighters. Rocker shuffle is one, okay? Heel toe sway is another. So there you go. That's your first little cardio exercise after your kickboxing 4 count number 1. Go. We have kickboxing 4 count number 2. Take everything you just did and reverse it. Here, no. Round kick, hook, cross, switch kick. round kick, hook, cross, switch kick. But notice that foot still falls in front. It does not fall in back. Do not drop it in back. Don't kick and switch out your lead. That'll mess you up. Fighter's footwork, okay? You have what we call a jag step. And so what's gonna happen is you're gonna step to the left, step to the center, step to the right, step to the center, step to the left. And it's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, just like so. Just constantly firing this off. If you want, you can throw a jab with every one, okay? And you're gonna give me a minute of each. You're gonna give me a minute of the combination and a minute of your jag step. Before I get into number 3, I want you to tell me what the offensive tap rule is. Okay? Give me what the offensive tap rule is. Comment section below. Go. We are on number 3. So now it's this lead leg is going to fire the kick 2 times. So switch kick, cross hook, switch kick. And I'm right back into my lead. Switch kick, cross hook, switch kick. One more time. Switch kick, cross hook, switch kick. All right, again, notice I'm still in my fighter stance. I am not letting that kick switch me out. It's bad, 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 bad. Perfect. And so that's going to put us into our 3rd type of footwork. And you should have pendulum step. And just think, only one foot's really touching at the same time. Then you can switch your leads. Nothing's wrong with that. So 1 minute of the combination, 1 minute pendulum step. Okay, so we have our kickboxing 4 count number 4. So here we go. Rear round kick, hook cross, rear round kick again. Rear round kick, hook cross, rear round kick. One more time. Rear round kick, push off of that hook, cross, and rear round kick. Notice, again, that leg's getting pushed back. There's the punch, there's the punch. I rotated that foot, and there's the last kick. I want you to knock out, again, 1 minute of those. And I got your last type of footwork. We got to do our pivot step. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to point my foot right now towards the camera, and I'm just going to turn this back leg. Boom. And that takes me to another direction. Turn that back leg. Boom. Takes me another direction. Boom. Just like so. And then I can go the other way. It's not hard. Okay? So 1 minute of pivot stepping after you've done 1 minute of your combination number 4. And there we go. Guess what? You know what I'm going to do to you. I always do. Before I do, though, I want the defensive tap rule. Go ahead, put in the comment section below. So you're going to do your kickboxing 4 counts, 1 through 4. Grab a stick and a knife. We're gonna do stick and dagger or spotty daga. If you don't have a stick and a knife, you can grab like a paper towel roll and a toothbrush, something. Just as long as you have something, maybe a butter knife out of your kitchen and a small stick. Don't stab anybody, of course, don't break nothing in the house, but I do wanna knock this out. Okay, so the first thing we talk about is the angles of attack. So we have angle 1, angle 2, step forward, stab. Angle 3, angle 4, step forward, stab. Let's do that again. Angle 1, angle 2, stab. Angle 3, angle 4, stab. Thrust for 5, thrust for 6, stab. Thrust for 7, top of the head, 8, stab. Downward knee smash, 9 and 10, stab. And now here's where it gets weird. 11, when I do 12, I follow it up. I stab palm up, palm down, palm up, okay? So let's run that again. Angle 1, angle 2, stab. Angle 3, angle 4, stab. Thrust 5, thrust 6, stab. Thrust 7, top of the head, 8, stab. Downward knee smash, 9, 10, stab. Come up, 11, 12, stab up high, stab low, stab high. I want 1 through 12, 10 times. Okay. All right, we're gonna talk figure eights now. Downward figure eight. 1, 2, 3. Stab, hit, and stab. Okay? Downward figure eight. 1, 2, 3. This goes up under my arm, and now I step forward. I go stab, bring it over my shoulder, hit with the stick, move that stick out of the way. Now they're both on the same side, and then stab again. One more time. 1, 2, 3, stab, hit, and stab. Super easy, 1 minute, downward figure eight. Knock it out. So now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna go upward figure eight. Palm up, 1, 2, 3. Again, that goes under my armpit, and now the end doesn't change. Stab, hit, and stab. So 1, 2, 3, stab, hit, stab. 1, 2, 3, stab, hit, stab. One more time. 1, 2, 3, stab, hit, and stab. So just like before, give me 1 minute of this, okay? Knock it out. One last one of these, flat figure eights. So it's just like the up, but a lot less. Like it's almost just right here, right at the waistline. For when we hit sticks, we angle a little bit extra, okay? But understand it's 1, 2, 3, stab, hit, and stab. Flat. 1, 2, 3, stab, hit, and stab. One more time. Flat 1, flat 2, flat 3, stab, hit, stab. There you go, flat figure eight, 1 minute, go. Cool. So you have all three of those now. Now here's what I want. I want a 3-minute round where you're mixing it up, where you're moving around, mixing it up. I'm gonna go my dominant side, and so maybe I have downward figure eight, stab, hit, stab, and I'll turn upward figure eight, stab, hit, stab, back to downward figure eight, stab, hit, stab. Flat figure 8. Stab, hit, stab. You get the idea. I'm moving around. You can walk, you can sidestep, you can pivot, you can do all the cool stuff you want to do. Just make sure you're doing a 3-minute round, focusing on all the figure 8s. Black Belt Club, first question of the day for you guys. 3 options to a fight. Tell me that in the comment section below. And like I've been doing, I want an example, okay? We now have the counts. So we have the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8. The 4 is first, so we have the 4 count. Follow through, tuck it on your armpit. And now, stab, hit, stab. You should know how to do that by now. I made you do 3 minutes of it. So, follow through, stab, hit, and stab. Essentially, think of that when we did angle 1, angle 2, stab, hit, stab. Now I'm just doing it off angle 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice my weapon is up. I don't let it fall down, okay? So, 1 minute, 4 count. Knock it out. Should be easy. Question number 2 for my Black Belt Club members. I want you to give me a brief idea of the guard passing analysis. I taught everybody who, when I teach this, I teach 4 core elements or key factors. I want those key factors put in there and maybe a short little idea or description of what that is. But the guard passing analysis, go for it. All right, it's time for the 5 count. This is the framework. If you get nothing else out of today's little Black Belt Club training, this is the thing you get. This is what I need you to take away with you. So, forehand, backhand, pull it underneath, stab, hit, and stab. It's essentially, this is that thing we just did. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Forehand, backhand, pull it back, stab, hit, stab. When we did our angles of attack, we went 1, 2, stab, hit, stab. This is it. You just did it. Okay? 1, 2, stab, hit, stab. That's the 5 count. Give me a minute. We are on to the 6 count now. 1, 2, stab, hit, stab high, stab low. So 1, 2, stab, hit, stab high, stab low. There you go. 6 count, 1 minute. Here we are, 7 count. 1, 2, stab, hit, stab high, stab low, stab high. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, high, low, high. 1, 2, high, low, high. All right, you got the idea. 7 count. 1 minute, go for it. Before I do the number 8 count, I want to talk the last question of the day for you guys. It's probably one of the most important ones that we can ever talk about. And so if we're doing stick and dagger, right? So if somebody were to pull a knife out and say, hey, what is your best defense against a knife? Is it gonna be to disarm them? Is it gonna be to hit their hand? Is it gonna be to do that cool Chuck Norris, kick the hand out of the way and all that cool stuff? Tell me in the comment section below your best defense when it comes to someone pulling a knife on you. Go. So we have the 8 count now. So you're gonna do a downward, or you're gonna do Sinawali. So you're gonna go high, low, high, stab, hit, stab, high, low, and high. And that's it. So 1, 2, 3, pull it underneath, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice I am moving my leg out of the way when I go low. High, low, high. Step forward, stab, hit, stab, high. Again, I'm moving my leg low and then high. Or I move my leg on the low, I should say. One more time. High, low, high. Step forward, stab, high, low, and high. And that is the 8 count. That's what I need. 1 minute. Go for it. Well, you know what I'm going to ask. I want one more round. I want a 3-minute round of mixing this all together. So, again, I went to my dominant hand, but maybe you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High, low, high, high, low, high. All that fun stuff. I want you to mix it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving around, give me the different counts. have the last class of our break. So you should have a pretty strong, solid foundation. If you did all 4 of these, you should have your boxing down, okay, your combinations at least. You should have your basic 4-count kickboxing down. You should have your fundamental kicks down, and you should have your mixed martial art 4 counts down. Along with all the other great stuff we did, we went over a katana, we went over a staff, we did stick and dagger, we did some grappling, we did trapping. So you got a whole bunch of stuff. And remember guys, when it comes to testing time and all that stuff, you can always come back to these videos and use them for reference. Like this could be a great way or a great tool for you to go, I forgot that move. Here's how I can do it again. Awesome. Well, we'll see you guys on the mats next week. Hope you guys are safe. This is Sensei JD and I am out.